Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a November message meant to support you whenever you find it in November. I've laid out the axes of the horoscope wheel. I'll clarify with the African Tarot, and I will finish off with an oracle card. If you find that this reading resonates for you, if you enjoy it, if it's helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. I deeply appreciate all the support that you do give me. So thank you for that. Let's get started, Taurus, with your overall energy. The Nine of Wands. This card indicates your effort, your tremendous dogged effort, determination to complete an obligation, to complete an investment that you are undertaking at this time. This is part of something that you have been building over a very long time. This represents your ability to meet the expectations of others and fulfill your responsibilities to them. However, you have been damaged and wounded through the incredible effort that you've had to sustain. There has been no let up in whatever area of your life this pertains to. This is usually work, business, and effort you're making towards something, the growth of something. You're invested in this, and you are really tired, but you are really determined. So you are sort of the miracle mile, that last leg of this particular effort or project is nearing completion, and you are absolutely determined and assured of success. In the 10th house, we have the Knight of Wands. This is the way other people see you, and other people see you as passionate, driven, powerful, and clearly coming from a very authentic, creative space in your life. You are headed straight towards a target, a goal, but you're exploring the terrain along the way. You're realizing that you have moved into a new vista, a new environment through your efforts to continue your growth and expansion. You are relishing the adventure. You're relishing the opportunity for new lands, new views, new perspectives, learning new things, seeing things that you've never seen before. This can be a strong indication of travel or of learning more, taking courses, accepting a training, traveling for work. These are all possibilities at this time. In the first house, the house of your focus, your perspective, we have the Knave of Wands, which is like the page or the scribe of wands. This is more of the same energy, only at this level, you are really open up to a new adventure. So the preparations that you're going through, the last leg of this long effort that you have been making, is really opening you up to the possibilities beyond the accomplishment of this goal. You're understanding that everything is changing as a result of the efforts you've been making. You're not the same person you were when you began this journey, and your goals and the things you desire, who you are, has changed, has grown. So you're now beginning to get excited about what lies beyond this. You're assured of this victory, and you feel that you understand its impact and value to you, but more value is being created as you get closer to this goal, and this goal itself has more impact on your life than you might have imagined. But you're planning for it, you're curious, and you're enthusiastic about beyond. In the 4th house, the Nine of Cups, and this is your home, your history, your family of origin. This indicates that the steps that you are taking, you have learned to glean the lessons from the many aspects, relationships, and events in your life. These lessons, the ability to take the steps, clear about your intention and how you are serving, loving yourself in order to take the more difficult path, but the one that you know is for you, is giving you an immense amount of satisfaction and contentment. You are pleased with yourself for having taken this longer, more rigorous road, for doing it the hard way, which is typical of earth signs. Only understanding hard work and the value of that in transforming you. So that's precisely what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you working hard and being transformed not only by the work, but the fact that you're reaching your goals. And the goals you are reaching are then transforming your environment yet again. So this is joy, contentment, and generosity flowing through your life. In the 7th house, the house of your significant others, we have the Death card. The Death card indicates that you are shedding your skin. And in particular, you're shedding some illusions, some expectations that you have had around a relationship, what a relationship should be, what it could be, what your experience has been. You're really letting go of, in many cases, not an entirely successful experience of relationships, profound, significant relationships. However, whether your relationship is stable and secure or you are single, how you joined in relationship is not the way you understand relationships now. The goals in your relationship are different. The goals as a single person are now different. In order to get there, you have been shedding the old way of doing things. You have been releasing the old illusions and expectations that were not healthy, not balanced, not really choosing yourself, perhaps making allowances for others, over-giving in relationships. And the scales indicates that this is really about balancing and harmonizing the opportunities in your relationship, whether you are single or married, whether you have many loving relationships, whether your work or your creative expression contains a relationship with your audience, with your customers or clients. These are all opportunities you have to understand that relationships, happiness in relationship comes from you, happiness from within. And this is something that you are now cultivating so that your happiness does not depend on your relationship. I'm going to clarify the Knave, the Page of Wands with the Queen of Cups in the 2nd house and the 10 of Wands in the 3rd house. Oh yeah. I see a lot of expectation and responsibility that you are working through in your intimate relationships, the way you communicate. You are letting go a traditional, conventional way that you learn to communicate your needs. And it has created this sense of meeting the expectations of others above and beyond anything else. And it's ironic because you are such a passionate and empathetic supporter of others. And yet, your sense to them comes out of this place of having to make sure that they are taken care of first and foremost. You're releasing that because you are now understanding that that passion and empathy comes from a place of vulnerability, that you have learned to heal You've learned to face those things about yourself that are difficult, that are not that are not advancing your desires. You're learning to attract the resources that you need to magnetize what you need through your passionate determination. But you are full of love and full of a maturity at this point that recognizes that your maturity is, and your empathy is, a form of effort and labor that you are now recognizing must be balanced in your relationships. The Nine of Cups in the 4th house is being clarified by the Page of Swords in the 5th house and the King of Wands in the 6th house. Your curiosity about this tremendous passionate drive that you have, this tremendous energy, this ability to allow yourself to learn new things about how something you wanted a long time ago is now available to you, but it has changed just as you have changed. And you are busy going about how to adjust and match your tremendous skill and maturity around this creative expression to the opportunities that you now have. The world has again changed, and you are recognizing that in order to match the opportunity that's available, you have to learn, you have to grow, you have to ask questions, you must be curious, you must take in new information, listen to new ideas, recognize that you can do your work, have faith and belief in your truth, in collaboration with others, with other points of views. And this is one of the things that you are learning at this time as you are recognizing this beautiful opportunity to pursue a passion moving forward. The Death card in your 7th house is being clarified by the Two of Wands in the 8th house and the Temperance in the 9th house. Yeah, the balancing is something that is not only healing you, but you're understanding in order to affect the self-healing, adjusting, releasing an old way, making room for a new way, is part of a lifelong process of improving your opportunities, improving your actions, making them more efficient, more productive, allowing your natural passion to drive you and to explore these new opportunities that you are finding out about. You're researching, you're asking questions, you're making contacts, you're having conversations with people who know more, who can update you, can get you up to speed now as you contemplate this new and plan this new adventure that you're about to embark on. You're completely ready to move on to the next level of your talent and skill, your expertise. But this is in the area of your personal development and growth. And with that comes a growth in looking for opportunities to creatively express yourself in order to plan your pursuit of this opportunity. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Tower in the 11th house and the Fool card in the 12th house. Wow. You are moving towards an incredible liberation of yourself from the past. Opportunities, unpredictable events, even what some would consider catastrophes. Certainly, it's bringing information that is disrupting your world or disrupting things as they have been. As a Taurus, you tend to be very fixed in your attention to the material details of your life. You are comfortable with conventions. You're comfortable with structures. You're comfortable with being given a way to do things. And you're very good at following and pursuing that until you've reached a successful conclusion. But the world has changed. That is not necessarily the way that we gain information or pursue our goals. The world is now full of the technological advances that bring the events of any time period immediately into our presence, face to face, from wherever we are. We're freed up from the necessity of having to go places to get information. However, this new information that may be disrupting the larger social order that is a part of your cultural experience is actually liberating you, freeing you from all of these structures, all of these obligations, all of this work that you've done towards something that is perhaps past its usefulness in the life, in your world. But you are aware that you are in preparation for this new adventure, this new opportunity. Wherever you go, you are taking all the tools that you've learned, you've gained, your expertise, and you're taking that with you. Primarily what you are investing is in a faith in yourself, a faith in your purpose, and a knowledge that you've been through so much that no matter what opportunities, no matter what situation you find yourself in, you will be able to manifest the best way forward from that. You have gained this absolute anchor to your purpose, and that is what is guiding you moving forward. I'm going to clarify this reading, Taurus, with a crystal oracle. And let's pull this. What is this beautiful crystal and orpiment? And the key word is success. I am successful in all that I do. I'm going to leave this here, Taurus, and truly hope that this has been helpful to you. Until next time, Namaste.